Lynn and Lisette's Beauty Secret Vignettes for Ageless Beauty after 50. Now here is Lynn and Lisette.
Hello and welcome to Lynn and Lisette's Beauty Secret Vignettes. Lynn couldn't be with us today, but I have a very special guest. Her name is Fran Corzier, and I'm excited that she's here today. I've known Fran, gosh, what, over 15 years?
At least, yes.
Oh, at least. I was the business manager at Lancome at Neiman Marcus in the 90s, and I always requested Fran because she's amazing. She's very elegant, beautiful, one of the nicest people inside and out. And Fran even models to this day, don't you?
I sure do.
How long have you been modeling?
About 17 years.
17 years. Isn't that amazing? So I invited Fran here today because I wanted to interview her. A lot of our fans have been requesting us to speak about women's, ageless beauty after 60. They're like, can you interview somebody 60 plus? Because there are more challenges as we age, and Lynn and I are in our 50s. So I invited Fran today because she looks, two words for you, Fran, amazing. And she is 73 years old. Can you believe that? So I'm excited to know some of your beauty tips and what challenges have you faced, say from when you turned 60 on. I mean, and some of your beauty secrets?
Well, I think brows are a problem. As the woman gets a little older, they get thinner, and gray comes in, and you don't know whether to leave them there or what. And then dark circles. I never had dark circles, and I do have a problem now with that and a little puffiness. And then just lines around the mouth.
Okay.
Just in general.
In general.
Yeah.
And what are you doing to combat those signs of aging?
Well, there's a Kiehl's product that I use. It has vitamin C in it, hyaluronic acid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What does hyaluronic acid do for those
Well,
that
it
don't
helps
know?
exfoliate.
Ah, okay.
And firm the skin too. And doesn't it help with the collagen? We have a collagen loss.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Yeah, we get lines around the jawline too. Yeah. So it's a problem.
Okay. But how have you stayed so trim and mean and lean?
Well, I just watch what I eat, and I do not exercise so much as I just am active. I walk and stand a lot.
Yes, we stand a lot in our
That's very
business.
important, I think.
So now we're going to do an everyday eye on Fran, but before we start that, I would just want to talk about concealer on Fran. She uses a Clé de Peau. And why do you like this concealer, Fran?
It doesn't seem to sink in, and cause more creases.
Okay. It's very creamy, but it stays
Right.
on?
Oh, all day.
All day.
Very good.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
It's a little pricey, but it's worth it.
And talk about a primer with me. Is that something that you use?
Sure.
And what does a primer do?
Well, it evens out the imperfections in your skin. It hydrates. That's the therapeutic, and it helps the oil from showing through.
Okay. And a primer also helps for the makeup to settle in from the lines.
Right.
And it helps the makeup last longer.
And if you just use something like a dual finish powder, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful
Yeah,
together.
Right.
So I wanted to mention a primer as well. And you mentioned brows being a challenge as you have matured. Talk to me about the brows. So they've gotten a little bit thinner. Do you use a brow powder?
I do.
You do? Okay, so we're going to do that. Ladies, when you do your brows, there's different ways you can apply an eyebrow product. You can do a brow powder, a groomer, which is what I do, and I'll show you that, and also a pencil. But Fran and I like the brow powder and a little bit of the groomer. So we're going to show you that today too. Because everybody wants to know, how do I shape my brows? What do I do now that they're thinning? This is a Bobbi Brown brow brush. It's very stiff and it's angled. So on Fran, on your brows, you want your brow to start here, it peaks here, and ends here. So what we're going to do is just fill in a little of Fran's brow, and then you want to take your finger and you want to lift, and turn the brush. And wow, look at her brows, they just popped. That's perfect. That looks really, really good. So I dip into the powder. You want to fill it in, just little stipples, and then you lift and you turn. Oh, that looks really good. Oh, there she is. Now I've chosen this palette to do the everyday eye. I'm going to use a matte light shade all over. An everyday eye is 2 to 3 colors. So you're just going to do eyeshadow all over. Maybe something with a little shimmer just under the brow to highlight and give it a pop. Do you see the difference? Start with a matte, ladies. I know you're concerned with crepiness and lines and wrinkles. And then Fran has these pretty blue eyes. We're just going to put like a medium tone on her lid. Now to line the eyes, you want to line in the lashes, and you just do little strokes. You never want to see skin, liner, and lashes. It all should look like one continuous. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. That's called Fumé in Lancome. It's kind of a darkish gray with Fran's blue eyes, gray. She can do greens, navies, gray, of course black or brown. But just do little strokes in the lashes. Line underneath, Fran? Mm-hmm. You do? Okay, so look up for me. And I'm going to literally line in the lashes. You kind of want to make a triangle. Don't go round, but go out and make a triangle. So in review, Fran is wearing the Everyday Eye. We use the Clé de Peau concealer. She is right. It is a bit pricey. You get it at Neiman's and Saks Fifth Avenue, but it lasts. How long have you had your tube already?
I've had it at least 3 months.
3 months. So it's going to last a very long time. Right. It doesn't give you the crepiness. It's creamy and it lasts. So sometimes it's worth the investment when you're worried about that under the eye. You want it to last. Then we talked about eyebrows. You want to make sure that you can use a brow groomer. You can do a powder or you could do a pencil. And remember, you want to know your angles, that they begin here, they peak here, and they end here. So you want to make sure that you're just going to stipple it on, lift, and change the angle of the brush and fill them in. Her everyday eye, she has on a base color, a highlighter under the brow, and a middle, kind of a medium tone in the crease. I used an automatic eyeliner pencil. You want to line in the lashes. And then I did the Definicils mascara. Now, Fran does not use powder. Lynn and I talked about powder in our last segment, but she chooses not to. And her skin looks radiant and beautiful. And she's wearing a foundation where her makeup lasts without the powder. And she looks youthful and dewy and beautiful. Thank you so much, Fran, for coming in today, and thank you all for viewing. Fran was such a beautiful and special guest today. I hope you learned a lot of wonderful beauty secrets for mature ladies. And how did you enjoy your experience here?
This was so fun. Just spending time with you is a delight.
Yeah, we like
And I hope all our ladies that have watched will get such an inspiration on how to do their eyes, their brows, concealer. It's so important, and it does make you have a more youthful look. And that's what we're all aiming at.
That's right. We want those beauty secrets.
Right.
We want to look good no matter what age we are. Thank you so much for viewing, and we hope you have a wonderful day.